Hello, beautiful one. This is my second live video, and in these lives, I am opening myself to be a channel for the divine energies to stream through so that we can get wiser and clearer on what is actually happening for us in now moment. Sometimes I use the cards, and sometimes I just allow the channeling to happen. And today we are graced with the presence of the Divine Ascended Masters, the Archangel Michael, the Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Uriel, and the Ascended Master Dragons. And they have messages for us, so without further ado, I will just begin. And of course, this is for your own entertainment purposes only, and you are the boss, the master, and you know exactly what's supposed to go into your heart and what is for someone else. Yeah, so in these times where we're sort of landing in the magician, landing in who we really are as a priest or priestess, as a light worker, light warrior, light carrier, light conductor, light transformer, whatever you want to call yourself really, as we are landing in this truth, a lot is really going on because all the residues of uncleared elements such as shame or pleaser mentality, imposter syndrome, are really falling away with the leaves that are actually falling from the trees this fall. So let it fall, and just step into the true edition of you. And for many of us, this true edition is actually someone we were as a child. It is actually coming back into a very early version of ourselves, I would say. And with that also may come your ability and your longing to play again, to really open to imagination and really become this child. And yes, and this is also why the unicorns are coming into the consciousness of humanity and really becoming guides to many of us during these times, as well as the dragons. The dragons are also very, some of them very playful, very, very high vibrational in this innocence and this childlike energy. But often we would probably recognize this energy as the unicorn energy. This is my unicorn magical notebook. So just take a look at this and these colors, and just allow all this to reawaken all these child aspects of you that needs to now come online. And you know, the horn of the unicorn is very sacred, and it symbolizes the third eye and this divine connection and this constant state of being online with the divine and receiving. It also can symbolize the magic wand. So it's like a magical tool that you can yield to manifest and attract and create. So the unicorns are very present with us. I also want to show you this beautiful crystal, angelite. Yes. So, childlike energy coming online as the beautiful magician that you are. What more, spirits? We actually have here the magician. There's a glare. Yeah, we actually do have the magician right here. So this is what is really happening right now as we're entering in December and throughout the beginning of 2024, this magical period where so much magic and so many miracles is available and is going to reveal and show itself to us. And we are really coming into understanding more and more how we are actually creating and conjuring our own lives and the energies that we are experiencing. And therefore it also becomes more and more important to us. You might feel this urge to do your energy work and really get a daily practice and just coming into this. We are all in different places, and some of us are already there and doing our daily practice, and it's no problem, and it's become a really nice part of our natural way of living and the breath. And for others it's just beginning now. For others again it's a longing to really start selecting the elements that you would like to put in your magical pot and start stirring it up really. So what are you stirring up? Is a question that you might want to ask yourself to really mold and shape yourself into this beautiful light being that you are. What are your qualities? What are your special gifts? What tools would you like to incorporate? And what do you want to become better at? How can you allow yourself really to step fully into this magician, into this good witch, or however you want to name yourself? Because this is also stepping out of the indoctrination and the reality that were designed for you to not play, not be in your imagination, and therefore not in your full truth. So other questions that continue to come up during this last this last week of November, really, these last few days of November. If we want to talk about the darkness, it is really, where do I still need to let go to step fully in to the truest version of who I am? Where am I still pleasing? Where am I still holding back? Where am I still afraid? Where am I still shameful around my unique qualities? Where am I still hiding? So this shadow work is really part of the magician's magic. It is being able to really do that shadow work, look at these parts of yourself, and really daring to be in the darkness, and see and acknowledge your own darkness. I am seeing the black clothing and just thinking about, this is the inner darkness. This is who I am. I am also this darkness, but I am also this light. and you see the light streaming out from this person, and embracing the darkness, in embracing the light, and balancing these two, this magician is now able to yield his magic and to create the vortex of eternal creation. It's judgment time. It's judgment time. And your higher self is coming in. And it is just time to embrace where you are and how much you've reached so far. All the work you've been doing, celebrate yourself for that. Because the only way we're going to get through all the heaviness, all the darkness, all the shadows, and the continuous shadow work is if we can really embrace what we have already achieved. And the ability also to see your own light, see this higher self, the radiance, the magnificence, the wonder, the magic of who you are. And then allowing yourself to receive this. Receive yourself. Allow yourself to receive the highest version of yourself. And this is also about, this allowance is also about loving yourself enough to do that. And creating circumstances that are nurturing for you and are allowing you to relax enough, be healthy enough, receive enough, and just take your breaks and your holiday, and honor your cycles. And this goes for both sexes, really, to honor our cycles. We're not always 100% active and up there, out there. Sometimes we also need to curl up on the couch under a blanket and just sleep, or allow ourselves to maybe watch a movie. And all the time, just notice when you give yourself this rest, how all the time you are receiving signals, messages, and wisdom from the divine anyway. It's not like you're shutting it off, and every time you're not doing, you're not receiving. No. When you are being, you are really receiving, really and truly. So try to notice that. Try to notice what happens when you allow yourself to be in a non-doing mode, and just really stepping into the divine feminine qualities, into silence, into rest and hibernation, into receiving mode. And notice what happens. Be gentle with yourself, as maybe you get insights around, oh, I'm not complete in this area. I didn't quite make it with this and this. Accept and forgive yourself. Stay in the forgiving energy with that. You have come so far already, and it's enough. You must have faith in yourself and in the fact that you are the light. Have faith in spirit. God has you. God really has you. Every time I experience hardships in my life, I tend to forget it. and I start whining. Oh, but I'm poor. I don't have this. God didn't have my back. I'm on my own. I have to do everything myself. I have to hold everything. I have to do everything. I'm a single mom. I don't have anyone. I don't have a partner. Blah 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 blah. But I'm not on the street. I'm not completely broke. There are people who love me. I made it through yesterday and the day before and the day before that. So those are the little things. Bigger things. I got cancer, but I didn't die. I survived. My little brother died, but I'm still here. And I celebrate his life and the time I got to spend with him. So we must have faith that even in the darkest moments, we are going to make it. God has our back. And all the dreams that you have for your life and for yourself, they're not lost. They're coming back now. And we have heard this since 2017, I know. That it's just around the corner. Just now it's going to come. Just wait, hold on, don't give up, hold the light. I know. But we have to understand that God doesn't work on our time. He works on the right time. And we don't know when is that time. But we said yes to coming here. So we have to keep the faith and hold on. And it is as if nature is actually trying to tell us something, at least here in Denmark where I am situated. Because this November has not been dark. Yes, the sun sets a little bit early. But it is nothing like the other years, where it's been very gray upon gray upon gray, and darkness upon darkness upon darkness. We have had many days with full sunshine, open blue sky, and the fall is amazing. The orange, yellow colors, the red, the rusty bronze brown, and it's shining, and it's just really, really beautiful. And it's as if it's trying to lift us up into this, hold the light. Keep your faith, keep the faith, have your hope. Don't let go of this string. Don't let go of the light. Don't let go of hope. Hold on. Help us on the way. Yeah. So this is also the message for us today. To hold on. Keep the faith. You are the star. Your dreams are going to come true. You are who you think you are. You are the magician. It is happening now. These are very, very powerful cards. We're getting the star, the magician, and judgment. It's really crazy. And judgment can also, the dragons are coming in now. Humanity and Earth history. Okay, history, yes. The prophecy. Whew. Aho ya kurana ya tara ya ha 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 ha. It's getting exciting now. Where we are now in herstory on this earth and in the collective that we call humanity is a much bigger place than what we think. It is judgment time. And we are experiencing the dying of the old paradigm, old system, old energies that have been holding on, that were I'm also always looking for this word. Help me, Spirit. Inverted. Thank you. The inverted energies, the inverted matrix, the inverted systems placed upon humanity are falling away. It's falling. Everything is falling this fall. And this is why you have always felt yourself to be this magician, witch, light worker, master, light master, priestess, sage, healer. You always felt that you were special. I'm special. There's something special about me. I'm not ordinary. I'm special. It's weird. I know I'm something else. But we were told we were nothing. So we eventually stopped believing, and now the unicorns are insisting again. The child in us just died. And we stopped fooling around, we stopped imagining, we stopped going to the circus or the Tivoli or what you call it, the fairground. We stopped playing. We stopped believing. And now is the time to believe again, because the magic is coming back. The dragons are back. They're here. And they are presenting themselves with so much love for humanity, with so much love for the planet, and with so much dignity, integrity, and high vibrational energy, opportunity, I want to say, for everybody who wants to embrace their energies and invite them into their lives and into their existence, into their magic. Into their magic. Who are you inviting into your magic, or what are you inviting into your magic? Which tools are you allowing to be part of your tool kit? It's individual. But the dragons are here, the unicorns are here, and the archangels are here. Such high frequencies. All are here because they love us. And this is a huge gift and a huge opportunity. And before I went on this live today, I was infused with the energy of the galactic solar dragons, the golden solar dragons, who are really here to offer their assistance in our integration and activation of our of the new solar codes, the galactic solar light codes that have been streaming in for months, and some of them for years. But because now is a pivotal time, and maybe it really is the right time, this time. So this time this is really it. Now we really have to do the shadow work as much as we can, and just really allow ourselves now to activate the light, the solar light, in this November. It's really beautiful, actually. So December is the illumination and the coming of the Christ consciousness. I remember also feeling this really strongly in 2017, but there is a possibility that some of us have been going around in the same loop. twice. It's okay. This is the shifting of the timelines and where we have been on these timelines. And sometimes we need to take another round in the wheel. We need to, do it again. And that's very sacred, even though it can feel like it's very irritating. It's very sacred. All repetition to me is holy, even though it can be very, very rough. There is always a learning, and I've come to realize that I really need to stay humble when I am redirected, because it really is because there is something that I didn't quite get. There's something that I need to embrace again, or see that I didn't see, and there is wisdom here for me. And so it is for all of us, I believe. So now we are truly jumping timelines, and the dragons are really here to pull us up, to really assist us in this. And this is the second part of this live that I would really love to open myself, thank you, to really tell the story of humans and dragons. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of saging, and then I'm going to convey this story. First of all, it's very important that we erase in our minds all those ugly pictures we might have of evil dragons with dangerous teeth and, fire all over and killing humans and villages and all of that. We just have to get rid of that for a moment, because this is also very much part of the indoctrination where humans are learning to. We've been taught to fear the dragons and to not see them as our allies. And even in Game of Thrones and many movies, I've had trouble finding movies where the dragons are good. But if you know the movie Aragon, and if you know the movie Dragonheart, there you will find some beautiful energies. Yes, so let's for a minute just, hold on, I just want to use this spray to call in the dragons. Yes, I just want to use this spray. This is Amanda Ellis, who made this beautiful, she's making these beautiful sprays, and there are so many. And I love Michael Jackson. He is one of my guides and my best friend. And I have so much respect and awe for him as a messenger and as a musician, as a truly gifted creative genius. So I've purchased this spray, but this spray is also the silver ray, and the silver ray is the imagination and the unlimited consciousness of creational force, and it is also at the same time this man in the mirror spray that Amanda Ellis has created is also the qualities of the man in the mirror, looking into the mirror and seeing yourself, seeing who you really are, and also doing the shadow work, doing the purging and the cleansing that is needed for you to really become a better human being, and it is for the highest good of all. So yes, Just going to spray this. And I'm also going to show you this dragon here. This is a dragon that came to me some days ago. And if you haven't already watched my other live where I'm talking about this dragon and also about the divine masculine and the dragon qualities, you can go and watch the other live. I will leave the link to that live below this video. But the dragons are high vibrational, very, very high, sacred, energetic beings who has nothing, they have nothing to do with what we know as draconians and reptilians and all of them. Even though I don't want to just shame out all this, but that is a huge story around the reptilians and how I would say that many of us are incarnated with some, to some degree, strands of reptilian DNA or inheritance that we need to clear and heal in this life. So that's another story. Focusing again. In times of old, humans and dragons were friends and allies. The magicians and the sages, the druids, the priestesses, the sacred, wise ones, all around the earth had alliances with dragons. And the dragons were magical beings, otherworldly beings, but they used to be here in the physical also, in many different forms and shapes. Some of them lived in the waters, some of them lived in the woods, in the mountains. And this is also where many of them has gone to sleep for many years, becoming the rock, becoming the land. This is also from here they will awaken again, rise again. Rise, O fallen fighters, rise and take your stand again. These are the lyrics of a Bob Marley's song that I heard in Norway when I was in Jotunheimen a few years ago, walking on a dragon. And he told me to look around. I was high up on a mountain, and he told me to look around, just gaze out over the landscape. And he said, many of us are here. We're sleeping, we're right here, and we will rise again. And some of you are dragon riders, and you will ride with the dragons one day again. You have been that before, and you will be that also now. Use your imagination. Don't allow the indoctrination to bring you back to your senses. Be here and allow yourself to open your heart to the story, to the words, to the message. We used to be friends. We used to be equally pure-hearted, almost. And the dragons were our loving companions who taught us about loyalty, pure heart, true heart, noble heart, sacred heart. They taught us about true royalty, true majesty, true royalty which is never power over, but empowerment and inner authority. They taught us about inner leadership and true leadership, leading with love and grace and respect for everything. Humans and animals and nature and dragons, respect for the magical realms, to be able to thrive and exist within another dimension, but within the realms of the humans, so that they could also themselves experience the magic, the everyday magic, and understand the true magic of themselves and the true magic of the everyday. The powerful alliances between dragon and man ensured high ethical standard in all those realms where humans and dragons work together. And magic was used to elevate consciousness, to elevate life and coexistence. Brother and sisterhood. What is something that is so beautiful about the dragons is that, yes, they do have the ability to create fire. But they would never use it in a negative way. And since humans were respectful enough and pure-hearted enough to really honor and respect the dragons, they never had to. They never had to defend themselves. They never had to do anything violent. That is not what they are about. They are about expansion, elevation, and infusion of the highest divine frequencies. Many a human have been guided by a dragon into more clarity, into more loyalty, into more courage, into more radiance, into greater leadership, rulership. But then the corruption began to happen. The corruption of humanity. Greed. Wanting what others had. Wanting more. Wanting power. Rigidity, stubbornness. I want my will. And there came a time where when the dragons had to leave. Not every human in the dragon-human alliances was corrupted, but a few were. Some of them even used their dragon to get power. So also a few in the dragon family, in the dragon line, allowed themselves to turn and be corrupted. The dragons had their own way of dealing with that. It was dealt with on a much higher plane of existence than we human can ever imagine. But the story that I am telling now, that we are telling now, is about the good alliances that had to come to a very painful, sorrow-filled end, even though they were still pure and true and good, because the magic and the magical realms and the very high frequencies would have been corrupted or annihilated if the alliances continued. Some of us know this pain. We can feel this pain as the story is being told now. How we had to say goodbye to our dragon. How we had to let them go. How that whole dimension of our existence disappeared as we closed that portal. From there, the fall of humanity came fast. A lot of the sacred knowledge and wisdom has been delivered up through the generations in sacred bloodlines and sacred temples and groups, societies of druids and wisdom keepers and knowers. And with this galactic solar light infusion that we are getting from the sun, we are remembering and we are coming once again online into this remembrance of who we really are and our past with the dragons, our past with the angels, and where the angels are always there, available, accessible in their dimension. This galactic solar light, these flashes, these very special frequencies and energetic waves that we are receiving into our DNA and into our physical, biological vessels and energetic fields, are activating now. And the dragons are offering their loving assistance once again. And with this offer, we are re-establishing the connection, the alliance. The dragons are back. to help humanity, to help Gaia, because there is a bigger story that we once said yes to be a part of and to support, to help create, recreate. So with our thanks, our thank you, we can accept the offer and invite the dragons into our energetic field and consciousness and allow them to be our teachers and our guides in fully activating the highest version of who we truly are. So it is no coincidence that these cards are coming out for us in this message today. Thank you. Horaya hakia ara iana iata ara yanai. Akua ya aru kurianaya. Otua asia ronia rayanayada. Mu kuriara yara yakusho ushara na yaro kurio orianaya. Ui 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 kiria. Kiri Ushuru Kuru Yokanda Naturia Arunaya Kaya Arona Ait Ukuura Kuuria Ane Shushu Shuri no Uriu Hook Iara Ayana Usiari Ayak Ayana Akaya. Opening your galactic solar heart, allowing the frequencies of divine pure solar light to stream through you and become a light in the cells of you. Akuara ya ayanayat, iakua ayakara yana a I a I a I a I. Take a deep breath. Say, I receive this healing, if you would like to receive the healing. You are a part of a divine lineage. You come from a divine lineage. Your lineage may be connected especially with an element. It can be water, air, earth, fire, ether. But also it can be crystal. You come from a divine lineage. What you remember and what you are dreaming, what you are daydreaming and thinking sometimes is true. And there is a dragon with you. Maybe many. A water dragon, an air dragon, a sky dragon, solar dragon, an earth dragon. Maybe it's an earth and water dragon. I'm now seeing that the colors are similar. Her robe and her dress and this dragon. And she is standing there on the beach with the water, and this dragon came to me at the beach, out of the cliffs. You come from a sacred lineage. Time to embrace that magic. Time to embrace that knowing of who you truly are. See if you can push away the ego voice that wants to bring you back into your old paradigm. Bring you back into reality. Dragons and unicorns, oh my God, shut up. You know, and magician. Araniyakora. Atuayara ni eke earo. O mahiaro ko shiwara ko shware. Arwakikiyana turayana yakaroya. Muayana hoarana yatuar tukurowa. Chuarowa. Shuarakoyana yaturia. Noturiana yo. Akuriana yatu. Anoturiana mo. Akuriana. Atuak iana itaruana. Arwayana ti. Arwana yana kiara. Yukura. Yushuk utu yoro suwana yakira. Laturia akiana yatura yana. Ayumakiara yakiara wa. Akuyara aka. Akayawarayana. Atuyana. Thank the dragons. Thank you to all the divine guides who is present in this message. Thank you for being here. Keep the faith. Ahwayana yaku.